ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and everybody else checking in with me. We appreciate you. It's the biggest dog, Chico, to the scene, the place to be, coming to you live and direct from the middle of the ocean, to be exact. And we're going to react to this Colorado Buffaloes scrimmage that just went down this past Saturday. If you missed it, thanks to Reach the People Media, Well Off Media, the pregame show, you can catch most of it. So we're going to react to it, let you get my thoughts on this. I've done this for the past few years, kind of held off on it this year thanks to the morning run and everything we've been doing to stay, update and being in depth with the Colorado Buffaloes behind the scenes and such. Hopefully you guys are checking that out on the Pregame Network. Make sure you do. And you will see that we've had many interviews. We got a big one coming up Wednesday with AD Rick George from the Colorado Buffaloes. He will be joining us on the show. Tomorrow we have the wide receivers with the presser, and throughout the week we'll have more and more things that you can only find on the morning run. So let's get my thoughts and views on this. This is going to be a pretty quick reaction, and we'll go from there. You see the guys are running before the scrimmage started just to get their mind right and stuff. Coach Prime had to, recalibrate the guys, so to speak, and get them right. So we're going to check this out. This right here comes from the Reach the People Media with Darius Sanders. So you got Coach Prime speaking to the guys right here.
We're not going to get no penalties. We're going to go on and off the darn field.
And that's what it's about, all about minimizing the penalties right here. Here's the swing pass out there to Michael Welch. He makes a nice catch but gets hit immediately right there. Good job, good coverage by the linebackers to get out there. Here we go right here. Swinging it out to the track hawk. This was a big play he made right here. Just getting outside, outrunning the linebackers. Bam, making a play on the sideline, getting upfield, dipping on a ride. No, 20, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Makes a move right there on DJ McKinney getting upfield. Finally going to be brought down, look like inside the 5-yard line by R.J. Johnson. Just continue to run after the football. That's what we need from the defense. But you're going to see a lot of that, I think, from the track hawk, the Kaylon Taylor, making big plays like that on the football field for the Buffs, especially if you have a guy like Dalen Hayden, who I think is nursing a hand injury right now. So he's out. You're going to need a guy like Taylor to step up, Michael Welch to step up. And I'm not sure who's going to be the starter yet, but let's say Welch is the starter and you bring in DeKaylon Taylor in long formation or long situations or passing downs and things of that nature, because I think he's an amazing receiving back. He also played slot receiver before playing running back. But that's not to take away from Michael Welch also, who's a great receiver out of the backfield. But if you had to start one, I'm going to go with the guy who was there last year, who should understand the playbook a lot more. And then you'll come in to spell him with a guy like Taylor and then go with the hot hand throughout the ball game. Let's see what happening right here. You got a rollout right here from Juju Lewis, throwing that thing on the run. He's getting nice throw right there to X Farrakhan right there. Good catch, Q. Great throw by Julian Lewis, too, on the rollout right there. I like that. Shout out to the young 17-year-old Julian Lewis.
Yeah.
Carrollton, Georgia.
Light skin on light skin crime. It's my favorite thing to do. Anyway.
He's going to be a problem, too, JoJo Williams. Taylor right here.
Why are you so him?
It's just in me, bro. God bless me with it, man.
There's a throw right there by Salter. Y'all stay tuned for Prime Parents with Caden and Colin Salter's parents. That's going to be on Prime Parents. Y'all stay tuned for the announcement on that. That's going to be before the first game popping off, and then we'll have more throughout the season. Oh, now. This is why we're going to be top rushing team in the Big 12, I think. Right here. This guy can pull it or throw it. Here he is, Isaiah Harge right there. He's going to be a weapon on both sides of the ball, all three phases of the game, special teams, offense and defense, out of the backfield and the slot. There's the throw right there. Salter, the big H. Williams. Hakeem Williams came over from Florida State University. Big body wide receiver. Been working with the ones and the twos. So just to see him out there making plays, being reliable, that's going to be nice. You got Joseph Williams, Draylon Miller, Sincere Brown, and Big Williams out there. Here's Simeon Price going up the middle. Bang it behind that big offensive line. Nice job right there. And Serum up the sideline, just dipping on it, ride on it in. 3-4. I'll see you looking like Bo Jackson out there. All right. Side is Batista. Is it Batista or Batista? Batista, I think it is. Batista. Be right. And you see Coach not taking. Hey man, you heard this from every wide receiver coach right here.
Well, I can see you. Your ass on your ass, and if you ain't where I can see you, your ass ain't going in. I can promise you that. I don't make any promises, but I can promise you that.
That's every wide receiver or probably every position coach in the country right there. Doug, if I turn around and call for you and you're not available, then you're not going in. I'm not going to look for you to go in. You better be ready. You need to be in my hip pocket at all times. The hell am I turning around looking to put you in the game for? You need to be ready. What? Hey.
Good shit, bro.
There you go, TB. Ride on. What you say? Where I'm from, we like to ride on fools. Nice job right here by 3-7. There it is, Montavious Sprint. There you go, Frank. That's your 3-7. That's what he did a lot of. I think he had 17 of those last season. That is tackles for loss behind the line of scrimmage right there for 3-7. Rolling out.
Who I thought that was it?
Completion right there. Salter again, looking to his left side, way downtown, banging, hitting him in the chest right there. Williams looked like he got a little bit of interference right there that might have thrown off his concentration, make him drop that pass. But you got to bring those in, big fella. Here's Salter again, another off platform throw right there, completed to 1-5, like my main man, Q for 6. Back to him again, get it to him quickly. He make a guy miss, get upfield. Electric guy right here, 36 touchdowns in his senior year in high school out of Texas. National Player of the Year. Once again, another play right here. Salter in the shotgun, running back to his right side, dropping back, throwing to his left side. It's going to be completed out of bounds. Sincere Brown. Once again, completion, Draylon Miller out of bounds. Great job right there by the offense and the quarterback. Just commanding the offense. Nice, short, accurate throws. Look like Staub right here. Oh, no, that's 1-4. I see you 1-4. Salter again. That's going to be the problem right there for a lot of defenses. What you going to do? You going to contain the quarterback run, or you going to look for the running back run up the middle, the big bruising backs with Michael Welch and them up the middle? What you going to do? Pick your poison. But we running the football down your throat. You understand me? With these big offensive linemen. Shout out to big Larry Johnson, big Zy Chrysler. You understand me? Big Gooden, Jordan Seaton, and the rest of the gang. You see Harsh streaking down the field right there. Watch out for him. Here we go right here. Inside route. Bam. Slant right there to Omarion Miller. Big body wide receiver out of Vivian, Louisiana. Big time guy. Ready to make a huge impact this season. All season long. The junior. There he is. Big Zach Atkins. I like him. Good coverage by Reggie Hughes right there. Atkins going to be a problem in the passing game. Here's Julian Lewis on the swing route to the outside. Lewis, once again, deep down the field, way downtown, banging on him, Joe Williams. I like it. I love it. Give me some more of it. They're going to be a problem, dog. I'm here and telling you now. Georgia Tech coming into town first. We got to make sure we stop the run. We know they like to run traditionally. Another throw right there. Salter to Draylon Miller. Going to be a huge connection also. You see Miller, and you got Harge out there on the field. So a lot of different combinations at wide receiver for the first team, but we've been seeing consistently Draylon Miller and Omarion Miller out there. Boom. Quick toss. DK line. See, that's what he can do a lot of. He might not get anything, yardage-wise right here on this play, but him being able to bounce off and redirect and change fields and change directions and cut back and break tackles and still get upfield, the boy there, hey, he's going to be a problem to deal with. He's strong, tough, low to the ground, type of running back that Coach Prime likes. He likes those short running backs. You know, if you look at anybody in the past that has had success running the ball for Coach Prime and the guys that he liked to bring in, and he said it before, he liked guys that's in the mold of an Emmitt Smith, the guy that he played with, all-time leading rusher in pro football. Give me those short guys, low to the ground, shifty, and hard to find behind that line of scrimmage, run with power, and protect the football. That's what Emmitt Smith did. That's Michael Welch mode. That's DeKalon Taylor. That's Dalen Hayden, and so on. You know, those type of guys Coach Prime likes. So, you know, from this scrimmage right here, what I take from it is just getting some physicality into practice, right? Taking away penalties, just unnecessary penalties that doesn't need to be there. You understand? And we have a nice rotation at wide receiver and on that offensive line. I will have to evaluate the defense a lot more, which I'll do in another breakdown. But let me know what y'all think so far of this, of the Colorado Buffaloes' progress and the football team. Shout out to T. Byer right there. His parents are going to come over, Prime Parents too. But let me know what y'all thinking in the comments section. Get in right now. We got more to come, man. This is Big Dog Chico. Hey, if you haven't logged on yet, what you waiting for? You need to log on right now to the Morning Run, Unc and Chico, and get you some. Also go to the website, uncandchico.myshopify.com, and get you some merch. Get you some merch. From the Morning Run to Buff 'em Up Live to the Big Dog Chico reaction show, and so on. We're going to keep on hitting you upside your head like Snoop Dogg. Snoop's upside your head. Say Snoop's upside your head. He's in the Middle East. We up in about his name. Yeah, y'all. You miss you.